there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kidd Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The 49ers offense has the ball first today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Dozier. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the air, it's Swan. Looking to the big tight end. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That's reeled in, it's Stokes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The 49ers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hopkins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll leave it with him. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle. It's Dozier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Back to pass. It's Swan. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Niners! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle. It's Hairston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's caught. It's Hamlin. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. To the air, it's Swan. Wideout trying to get in. And they will score. Touchdown Mountaineers.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish the first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. He's in open space downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Tight game, final period, and this crowd plans to finish strong. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers! They've got the lead here in the fourth. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Swan. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Caught behind the line. It's Burris. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run the sneak for it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for room, it's Stokes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Swan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Dozier.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Here's the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's going to take off. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.